Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to interview James Keifer. Hi James, how are you doing?
Hey Fabio, I'm doing okay, thank you.
Thanks for accepting our invitation.
My pleasure, man. Thank you for the invite.
How long have you been playing the guitar?
Well, I have been playing the guitar since I was 7, and I'm 30 years old now, so yeah, it's been a good while that I've been playing it.
Who motivated you to play the guitar?
At first, my father motivated me a lot because he also plays the guitar, and he was actually the one who taught me in the first years. So he was a big influence on me in the beginning, when it came to wanting to play the instrument. But of course, as I became a little older, when I became a teenager, around the age of 13, 14, I really got into rock music, and I decided that I had to really make music part of my life. At first my father, but then rock music really influenced me and motivated me to play.
Do you think music can help people to learn English?
Definitely. Music is very powerful for language learners, mainly because music is emotion. When you listen to a song, you get in touch with your inner emotions, and when that happens, your brain works differently, and you can absorb information much faster and much easier than if you only focused on language alone. Music affects many areas of your brain that language alone doesn't. So yeah, music is definitely very powerful if you're trying to improve your English.
What tips can you give to someone who is learning English?
Yeah, I can give 3 tips. Tip number 1 is more conceptual. Tip number 1 is be consistent and be patient. Consistent in the sense of do a little thing with English, do something with English every single day. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's for 5 minutes or for half an hour, but do it every day. Listen to a song or read something or watch something. Keep the content every single day. That's consistency. And of course, be patient. Learning English well takes time. I like to say that it's just like learning how to dance or learning how to drive, how to cook, how to fight, any skill. Learning English is a skill. Speaking English well, there is a skill, and you need time to develop it. So be consistent and trust that as the years progress, you will get better and better and better. Tip number 2 is very specific. It's about pronunciation. It's about the letter S, right? Especially if you are a Brazilian watching this, I have many Brazilian students who have difficulties pronouncing this little letter, the letter S. So just remember this very basic tip, okay? If the word is a verb, you have a word there with S, and if it's a verb, pronounce it as a Z, okay? So for example, use. Use is a verb, it's an action, so I pronounce the S as a Z. Z, use. Use the computer, Or close the door. Close is an action, it's a verb, so I pronounce the S there as a Z. Close the door. However, if the word is not a verb, you don't pronounce it as a Z. You pronounce the S as an S, as a S sound. For example, the word basic. Basic, the word is not a verb. I basic every day. It's not an action. So don't say basic, that's wrong. It's basic. Another example is the plural of bus, Buses. Buses. Don't say buzzes, because the word bus is not a verb, it's a noun. So if it's a noun or an adjective, the S is pronounced as S. If it's a verb, you pronounce it as a Z sound. Of course, there are exceptions because we are talking about languages here, This is not exact sciences like math, but as a rule of thumb, as a general guideline, have this in mind. Verb with S, Z sound. Any other word that is not a verb with S sound. Tip number 3 is about a website that I think is very helpful. I'm talking a little bit about music here, so the website is called lyricstraining.com. lyricstraining.com. It's a great site. Basically what you do there is you choose a song that you want to listen to, and as you listen to the song you fill in the words of the lyrics, and it's just great practice for your listening and also for your writing. You can choose among 4 different levels. It can be beginner, intermediate, advanced, and expert. Of course, the higher the level, the more words you gotta fill in. But it's a great website. I really recommend lyricstraining.com.
Is it true that you wrote a book? What is it about?
Yes, I did write a book. The book is available on Amazon, and it's called How to Learn English Successfully. The reason why I wrote it is because I wanted to share a little bit of my experience learning English, how I learned it, because I'm not a native speaker, I am a Brazilian, and I wanted to share some of my experience with the language, and also talk about some important concepts that I think students of English should have in mind when trying to learn it. Being consistent and being patient, for example, they are one of them. Yeah, and I discuss many other concepts in this book. I also discuss main idioms, main idiomatic expressions there, and phrasal verbs that are useful. So it's also good for vocabulary. So I really recommend you guys check it out. Go to amazon.com or .com.br and type in How to Learn English Successfully, and you're gonna find the book there.
Really cool, man. Thanks for helping us out.
It was my pleasure, Fabio. Thank you for inviting me, and I'll see you soon.
Well, that's it for today. I hope you have liked this video today. And if you want to learn how to play the guitar or maybe how to speak English, follow his advice. These tips are fantastic. See you later. It's now or never.